Hi everyone! So today is Halloween and I am wearing my Wonder Woman costume, but I wanted to show you all the results of that preservation of the nails test. So remember, one was that just the standard sealing it with the heating, the flat iron method, and the second was sealing it, then putting it in the freezer. The third one was not sealing it at all, just leaving it open, putting it in a Ziploc bag, and freezing it. So I have taken it out. It's probably been out for maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes it's been out, so it's about room temperature again. So those are these two. And then I have my leftovers that I have sealed right here. And so there we go. And my nails need to be changed, but I'm just doing a sampling of 3 nails, one from each one, because Halloween, I kind of want to hold on to these a little bit longer. I took off the ones that were not doing too great, and we are just trying this out. Okay, so let's do this. The one that has the gratitude is everything label on it is the freezer one. And then we have these from this bag. This sealed one is from the freezer, and this one is not sealed, as you can see right here. Okay, so let's try this one first since it's already open. Let me open this a little bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna try the gratitude is everything one because that is the November one that I wanted to use for Thanksgiving time. And let's give this a whirl. And it's the one that I'm wondering the most about, because if this works, then you don't need to seal it, right? You just put it in a bag and put it in the freezer. So let's see how this is done. And it's probably, I want to say, at least a month that's been in the freezer. Plus it was actually a little open before that, before it went in the freezer. So here we go. Remember, as usual, peel the top. Then peel the second one. I'll put it this way today. A lot of people like to put it this way. The peel was about the same. The stick, it's actually sticking pretty well. So I would say it's doing great. Yeah, the peel was nice. It wasn't like this super hard thing. That that actually works pretty well. I'm just gonna do this with my fingers. I'll do a push push later. But I actually think that went on really, really well. It was totally fine. This was the opened one from the freezer. I just left it out for a little bit. I'm gonna get that in there. And I think that looks really, really pretty. I love this one. The gratitude is everything. And with November and Thanksgiving, this is the one I wanted to use. And I'll kind of mix and match with other things later. I'll have the turkey one. If you guys remember, I have this turkey one that I really want to use. So maybe a little closer to Thanksgiving, but there you have it. That one was really, really good. I have room for another one, but I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that since I have to test the other ones. Okay, so that was the Ziploc non-sealed one. Okay, how excellent. That was excellent. Maybe I'll try these Tokyo Lights ones out later because that was actually an older pack and my mom actually left it out for quite a bit longer before she sealed it. Okay, why don't we compare that with the sealed, this one. The sealed standard method that I do. Okay, here we go. Haven't thought about how to seal these back up again. I guess I'll just put it in the freezer. Okay, I'll do this one for my thumb here. Okay, about the same bendiness. I like it. Okay, peel, peel. Maybe I'll do my usual thing here. And it's not quite to the bottom. Okay, probably got a little over, but oh, and I'm not long enough. Okay, it's sticking pretty well too. That's I probably should have used a little bit to the right. You see that, but it's pretty good. All right. I don't know which side. Okay. Actually not sure which side is the right side. I'm going to put it here for now while I do that. I mean, that was fine too. That worked pretty well. It felt kind of stiffer, but it was, I mean, they still went on fine. Totally fine. I actually think I liked this one. It felt a little easier to bend. All right, there we go. Okay, so we will leave those together here. Then I'll figure out what to do with that because I don't want to waste it. And then I'll put that there. Okay, let's open this one so we can see this too. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do to close these up because all these bags are way too small now. But let's give this one a try as well. Hopefully this size fits really well. I didn't think about that when I was doing, yep, perfect. Okay. Peel. Peel. And again, that it's really bendy. It's not, I've seen some that were really stiff. Okay, this one was actually a little big for my nail, but so be it. I will trim it later. Okay, and just use your thumb to cut that off. I said it was a little big, but it actually might be just fine. I'll trim, I went over my cuticle line a little bit, so I'll just trim that off, but I'll let it set. I'll kind of put that in there. Make sure it's all smooth. And I'll trim that off later. But really, I mean, all of them worked really well. And if I don't see a problem with it, then why not just put it in the Ziploc and stick it in the freezer, right? If they all work the same, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be different if it's more time in the freezer and it's open, but 1 month in, it was all totally fine. So I think I know what I'm doing now. If you don't even have to seal it, just toss it in the bag and let it be. All right. Well, if you have all tried it and you have comments on these different methods, please let me know. If you've done it for longer and you have something you want to tell me, by all means, please tell me. I'm all for feedback all the time. All right. I hope this was helpful. If it was, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. All right. We'll see you next time.